Chronicle Network.
Ohio Sekai Konnichiwa, what's up, people? It's the first WOTA Wednesday of 2022. This year is going to be a big one because not only do we have WOTA Wednesday today, later this month, we will be airing the first ever fully Japanese, for the Japanese audience, Shin Kagiate WOTA Wednesday Fresh. So if you're one of the Japanese fans, be on the lookout for that one. But that's enough waffling. We know why you're here. You saw that thumbnail, and we both know exactly what you want to see. So, play my music, baby.
360見渡せまず自分の周りをこれ何かにつけどんどん溜め込む火薬の末路クローゼットの服積まれた雑誌いつか使うかも捨てられないわけ並べりゃまた何かが増えてくまた人間関係殺したいとにもかくにも複雑彼氏先輩友達他人と SNS 求めれば求める分だけ溜め込んでくストレス重くて持てないバッグの中に何が入ってる全て僕がそうするか
Okay, so if you clicked on this video, that must mean you want to know why everybody should be a Tsubaki Nagayama fan. Simple. She plays Kirari on Kirameki Powers, Power Sunny. So yeah, cut. We're done. Roll the credits. That's a wrap. Let's get out of here, people. What do you mean they need more reason than that? That's not good enough reason? Fine. Let me get the folder and let's look at all the reasons then, shall we? If you fancy yourself as an idol fan, you owe it to yourself to be a fan of Tsubaki Nagayama. Why? Because she's like one of those up-and-coming junior idols that I think is going to be a pretty big deal a little later on. Like everything usually that makes somebody like an idol, she checks those boxes. So let's get into it. Personality? Check. Definitely has the personality. As I said earlier, she plays Kirari in Kirameki Powers, which is Kira Power Sunny, and that fits her so perfectly because she has such a sunny, optimistic personality on and off the set. That's just who she is. She's just a big ball of energy, and that's kind of what people like from idols. They want someone who's just full of energy, seemingly always positive and happy to just help, just make your day better. That's kind of one of the things that idols do. You just forget your worries and just listen to their happy-go-lucky music, like the awesome theme song from Kirameki Power, which I don't think I can play without a copyright strike. So let's just look at the images and imagine it in your head right there. You know how the song goes. There's also talent and acting skill. Like, she's very, very talented to be such a young idol, to be basically leading the whole show with Kirameki Powers, though admittedly I think a lot of people will agree that, well, we know who the best actress on the show is as far as the idols go. We're just going to put her up on screen. She has her own video coming, so we're not going to talk about Yua right now. Yua aside, Tsubaki pretty much commands attention when she's on the screen. Like, she plays her role very well, even though there are some funny, hilarious outtakes and bloopers, but she plays her role very well. Like, it's very convincing, especially in one of the most recent episodes. She had to play an anger scene, a sad scene because things that were going on. I'm not going to spoil it, even though these images in the back might be doing just that. Go back and watch Kirameki Powers if you have not. It's hard not to just believe this character is really doing these things that's going on the show. Because normally, I'll admit, if you see my Phantom Mirage review, there were some moments where they stared at the screen too much and it seemed kind of cheesy. Now, I'm not gonna lie. They stared at the screen quite a bit in Kirameki Powers, but not as much fourth wall breaking, and it's just, Tsubaki really nails her part very well, especially with the gags like this one when she's trying to lift the weight. Idols are known to have multiple talents. Well, Tsubaki is very, very talented and also skilled with nunchucks, which I didn't even know. Like, they showed this at the end of one of the episodes of Kirameki Powers. I'm going to mention that a lot. And I don't know what this was for. I was expecting this to be in the show at some point. She pulls out some nunchucks, but no, she's just randomly demoing the nunchucks and they're just recording it like, oh, look. And I'm like, oh, cool. She can use nunchucks. Also, the dancing. Again, idols are known for their dance moves, and it just, I don't know, it's just something funny about seeing the behind the scenes to show how they did the Henshin transformation. and she looks like she's just skipping and hopping around like a little Pokemon or something. It's just, how can you not be a fan of that? Come on, look at her. Another benefit is that, well, she's pretty young. Like, as of the recording of this video, she's 11. She'll be 12 on the 12th. Now, anyone who knows my Momo Hime video, you know I like to see talent grow over time. And we know if you've been following idols, they usually tend to leave around 25 unless you're Tomoko Kanazawa. And so that means you have a lot of time potentially to get used to her before she leaves the agency, stop doing idol work or whatever. Potentially you have some time. We don't really know how groups like Lucky or Girls do things, because there was Lovely that had Rina Yamaguchi in there, who's also in the group Lucky with her. And they more or less disbanded, and they were nowhere near 25. So we don't know how this is going to happen, but I feel like you have a better chance of being able to see more of what she can do as an idol and get more content in just videos and movies and anime and whatever, because she'll be an idol a little longer. So I think that gives you more time. That's just how I look at idols. When I look at them when they're like younger, I'm like, oh, that means I have more time before she eventually goes, up in 25, I'm out of here. But realistically, I don't see them running their idols until 25. They probably drop them off at like 20. I don't know. But again, even if it's 20, that means you have a whole 8 more years to get used to her before you have to cry like a big baby and be like, oh God, my Oshi is gone. We know it happened to us all. It happened to us all. And because of her age, you have just some really wholesome, just cute moments. Like, don't know if she was joking or not, but it's apparently she still believes in Santa Claus, and that is just adorably hilarious to me. So yeah, I could rant and rant forever about the multiple reasons, but hopefully these things give you an idea of why I say everyone needs to be a fan, even if you're not an idol fan, because maybe if you're not an idol fan, she could be one that gets you into idols. Because again, I dare you. I dare anybody watching this, even if you're someone who normally just shows up for my gaming content, to just watch one episode of Kirameki Powers. One episode of Oha that she happens to be on, or just one video from the YouTube channel. And I dare you not to instantly become a fan of Tsubaki Nagayama. If I'm wrong and you watch just one anything and you're not a fan, if I'm wrong, then I will eat my iPhone live on stream. Okay, no, I'm not going to do that, because some of you guys probably just lie like you're not fans. And that's, I mean, we already got the semiconductor problem. I don't need to be eating them. But I'm very confident, very confident that you'll be a fan if you just watch one video of anything with her in it. In fact, I'm pretty sure you'll be a fan of any of them if you watch even one of their videos. That's why we're making this a series, and we're going to be doing the next member next week, who, well, we're going to save it for a surprise for now. You'll see who it is next week. Oh, and of course, before we close this out, we know one of the main reasons you have to be a fan of Tsubaki is because of the best catchphrase ever. Right here. So that's all I got for this one. I hope that convinced you, and if not, what's wrong with you, really? So until next time, this is Kuroneko Near for the Kuroneko Network, saying be you, be true, be human. Catch you guys on the next one, and I guess I can't do DB Turkey because nobody can do it like Tsubaki and Cherry did. Yeah, you guys have fun.